It's that time again. That's right, Informative Moments with Matthew Curran.
I'm talking about, hey, it's a little scary behind you, so
Ooh, look out. Look out now. I'm so scared.
all right. Thanks. Appreciate you coming on with me. These informative moments with Matthew Curran are really good.
Absolutely.
People sit here and watch and ask questions. We'll get them here live. But we're going to talk a couple minutes here about the importance of coaching with inside of Convene. How about that?
I like it. Talk to me, Goose.
All right. So, Convene is a learning management system. We've been talking about that the last couple of weeks. We really dove into that on the first time that we did this. And then we talked about real life, real people, real experiences, how we all have a story. We all bring it together. Here's the deal, Doc, is that a lot of times people don't know how to take their story. They don't know how to take what they're doing and translate that into something that they can create. And look at this, man.
Whoa, what happened? What happened there?
People don't know how to take their story, take their passion, and build it into something that could possibly be done for a profit, and turn into a business. So the people that are inside of Convene that really take the time to go through the process to learn why we're different, how we're different, they're killing it. Dude, they're killing it. They're doing so well.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, that because I coached them, they're doing extremely well.
Oh.
They are monetizing the platform because they understand it, So the importance of coaching and understanding the platform and building something around what you're doing, it becomes important because we do things differently here. Like we talked about before, we build things into groups. It's very important that you involve the people that you're working with. Your members are just as important as you are, but you're facilitating their growth. So you have, for example, Lisa Herring, who teaches Social Security and Disability benefits. She was on the show last week, on the podcast last week. She kills it, man. She sold a course yesterday, $500 course, somebody paying her to come in and learn how to file for their Social Security and Disability benefits. Jody Watkins made the most money on the site over the last month.
Wait, hold that.
Yep.
Don't steal our thunder for tonight.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Jody because Jody Watkins, I'm glad you said that. Jody Watkins is on. So if you really want to learn how Jody Watkins is growing a special business, come watch tonight, 8 o'clock live here on Convene Communities Facebook. But the point is they're taking the time to get the proper coaching, and they're taking the time to really understand how to create a winning strategy, understand the mechanics of the site, and understand how they can grow something that's pretty special in a different way. And that's key. That's what people need to do. And taking the time to do that is going to set you apart and take you to the next level. Kate Gallahue, Dr. Mel, Josh, Eugene Brown, the people that have taken the time to really understand it, they're blowing it up. They're doing great.
I noticed you didn't mention a specific name.
Andy Barker.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you're coming along. You're working. You're working. Hey, and by the way, who is the special guest on next week's podcast on November 1st?
Who?
That would be you.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're telling me you want me to work and be interviewed at the same time?
You're going to work and you're going to be interviewed at the same time because we're going to be talking about growing the Convene Communities podcasting community. So
wait, who agreed to this?
You did.
I don't remember signing any paperwork. I need to give my HR department. What the hell is going on?
You need to get HR and you need to contact me. But yeah, so again, we're working. You're just getting it going. But podcasting, can we grow a podcasting community? And then also you have stuff in the adventure community because tell everybody what you do in the adventure community because you've been doing this for a while. Now we're taking that content and we're bringing it into an adventure community. Yeah.
So as you know, and probably a lot of the people that pay attention to Convene knows, I love the outdoors. I need to be outside. I need to be either, camping, hunting, fishing, whatever. I get recharged by being in nature. So I go a lot. And what I do is, I don't rough it, man. I'm too old and beat up for that crap. So I've got all the Gucci gear you could imagine.
Glamping.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Short of a damn, camper. But yeah, so what I do is I find what works for me, or if on a certain trip I figure out, oh man, I really wish I'd have had this piece of gear. I'll go out and I'll buy it, and then I'll do videos on product reviews, unboxing product reviews, and they're very candid. They're very honest and very straightforward. If a piece of gear doesn't work as advertised, or it's just straight up junk, I will tell you that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put all these videos together, and it's just something to do.
Yeah. So you're building those into, the adventure community, right?
Yes.
So what's the name of your group in there?
Outdoor Adventures with Doc. I had to stop and think because I've got the the Mad Sis group, and I'm like, which one am I talking about?
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, we're going to start taking you through 12 weeks, the program. The
Been there,
program
done that,
I
pal.
teach is 12 weeks, and I take you from start to finish. And by the time that we're at the end of that 12 weeks, you're up and running and rolling. And that's what's happening with these ladies. They're killing it. And Laurel Moore, didn't mention her. A lot of these people have been on the podcast over the last couple of weeks, but Laurel really bought in to going through this with me, and we've created this strategy. I think she has one of the best growth strategies that we have inside of Convene. She is growing a franchise for death doulas. Never thought we'd have that, but again,
People are just dying to get her business.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But she has a great business model. And the bottom line is, there's two things that are for sure. You're going to be born and you're going to die.
for sure.
That end of life process is not easy, but she's there and she's doing great things. But she bought into taking the time to let me coach her and to go through the learning process. There's Amy watching right there.
Hi, Amy.
And Amy's
314.
Amy's going to come on hopefully Friday. We can do a short with her because she is building out her modules for her book. She's an author. So if you're an author, if you're a content creator, if you're somebody like you that does product review, you have something, we want you inside of Convene. If there's not a community, we can do something great. The 314.
That's right. Don't be hating on the Lou.
We like 90210 or whatever the heck it was.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
No, the 314.
Mainly because I couldn't think of one quick enough. But hey, speaking of, you're talking about authors and whatnot. What's going on with the book club?
Yeah, we need to get that going. We need to bring authors in. You are an author too. We'll talk about that. We don't want to steal your thunder, but we'll talk about that also on November 1st on your show. So which means I got to get going and finish reading your book.
I'll say
before that.
I'm sorry I didn't write it in crayon.
Exactly.
Have your wife read it to you.
It's perfect. Convene is perfect for authors. If you've written a book and you're going to do a book review, and we'll talk about that with Amy. She's building it out now. It's a great thing to take people through your book and have them read it and discuss it and talk about it and capture it and all that. So that's another great thing about Convene. We have a community called Bookshelves and Inkwells that is about reading and writing. A lot of authors inside of Convene and a lot of aspiring authors. Me and my daughter are writing a book together right now. Pretty excited about that. Can't wait for it to come. But, again, it'll be a group inside of Convene when it's here.
Now, the groups, are they going to be, the group, I guess I should say, is it going to be broken down into the different genres, such as fiction, self-help? Okay.
Yeah, we need to get that broken down like that because there's certain, genres, like you're saying, your book is not a self-help book. It
depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
If you'd read it, you would know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to. I promise. I feel bad.
You should.
I just don't know how to read. That's the problem. If it was an audio book, I'd have been done 10 times. So.
Well, I don't know how to read you either, so I couldn't do the audio version.
Yeah. So we'll break it down into genres and all that, but then we'll go through and do book clubs. It's one of them I've done because I'm a counselor. I've done the 5 love languages inside of Convene probably at least two times. I've done it 2 times. So. It's important, man. You know,
I know it is. It's just things always pop in my head, and I'm not going to say what
yeah,
popped in
you
my head when you said that, but
are. Yeah. So it's things like that that are great. We have a lady named Patty Moeller, who's a counselor, mental health counselor out of Florida. That was like I was on her book review. It was freaking awesome. Like it was powerful. Um, and
I know
she's
Miss Patty.
yeah, Patty is awesome. So that was wonderful. It's a great thing that we did together, and miss her being a part. She's too busy as a counselor to be going. That's one of the things going on in this world right now.
No
Obviously, I
show.
believe in counselors because I am one. Um, but 12-week program, sign up for it. Come be a part of it. I will walk you, and I promise you, if you stick with the 12-week program, you meet with me. Amy will tell you we meet every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we talk. And so we go through it, and we're building her stuff out. We're talking through her stuff, and it's great because by the time that 12 weeks is up, you're going to be ready to go. You're going to be up and running, ready to go, ready to grow and make business. And Amy, goes around the country. We had her on the show a little bit, right? And so she goes around the country and teaches in medical school. She'll be in Vermont coming up here real soon, freezing her ass off, and whew, so
So, do you offer financing?
yeah. Well,
Just kidding. Just
the
kidding.
group is get this, Andy. The group is $497 to work with me, the person who created and founded Convene. But for the nearable future, I haven't put it in. I think I put the end date as like 11/17. But between now and then, if you sign up, I have a coupon code that gives you $200 off of that.
Jackpot.
So, yep, $297. You can work for me for 12 weeks, basically 3 months, and then we'll be up and running. But you're not just working with me. It's not only individual training, but it's also group training. So I'll bring you in and you'll get to know the people who are very successful. Part of the program, I have a workbook around it, but part of the program is you won't just talk to me. Like on some of our calls, I'll bring in, Lisa Herring, somebody who's very successful, and have her talk to you and speak to you about how she did it. I'll bring in, some of the other people who are really being successful inside of the platform and have grown something good, so you can get how they did it. Different people do things differently, and that's important that you understand the different successful strategies that people use. So that's all built into the 12 weeks. It's not just you're not just hearing from me, but you're also in a group that has all the other people who have gone through the coaching with me so far, or are going through the coaching with me. And then past that, we have a pretty selective group called the CPP, the Convene Platform Professionals. It's kind of our little monthly thing association, but like tonight, 6:30, we'll be having a call, and people will come on there. The people, again, who are killing it, doing great things. And that's key. The collaboration is key. It's not just hearing from, Matthew Curran. It's hearing from the other people who are successful and learning from them as well.
I give you a hard time a lot, and I call Convene Communities a cult, jokingly, of course.
Yeah,
But I'm here to tell you that everyone in this group, in this platform, genuinely wants to see you succeed.
they do.
There's no drama like Facebook, or YouTube, or there's the negativity doesn't exist, and that's what I really really enjoy about it.
Yeah. Well, you got Convene Communities podcast. That's what we're on tonight. The platform with a purpose. We call it Convene Communities platform with a purpose. And it truly is, because people there are there for a reason. They're there to make a difference in people's lives. They're there to make, people, again, you don't want people to go out and buy some crappy equipment, so you are
Right.
just that one it is there for a purpose. But your podcast and helping me with the podcast, all these different things, people are coming together to just make a difference and do things. That's what makes us different. Look, we are not Facebook. We
Nope.
are not trying to be Facebook. We are not Facebook. Nobody will ever be Facebook. Yeah. Do you have discussion boards in there? Do you have some things that are socially, kind of social aspects of it? Sure you do. That's not what we are. That's not what we are. We get compared to that. Like people are like, well, why would I do this? And, why would I be a part of another social media site? We're not social media. We are a collaborative learning management system where people come in and around whatever topic they're talking about, you're able to come in and do it inside of that place, that space.
Clams.
Exactly. That's too much for me. I had to put it together.
Well,
blew my mind.
that's what I do.
Yeah. All right. Come in. Be
Come
coach.
in.
I want to, I want to coach more people. We need more people. We need more people to come and join us. If there is a community in there that you want to be a part of, come and be a part of that. If there's not a community that's in there, approach me. We'll create a community if it's a good community. We're always looking for new community leaders. We're always looking for premier members and people. The more we can grow collaborative communities, it's we've talked about the mall example all the time, but it's like the mall, going into the mall and going into the store that you want to go to.
I love that analogy. And listen, if you are a thinker that thinks outside of the box and have been kind of shunned and ostracized because of that, open arms, come on in.
Exactly. We welcomed you.
Exactly. Well, I said thinker. I really don't fit in that category at all. However.
Exactly. No, we're doing great things. We're doing special things. People are making a difference. You can go in and read the testimonials people get from their audience and their members and all that. And there's some stuff in there, like Lisa said last week. I mean, that one veteran who contacted her after she helped him get his Social Security and disability benefits and back pay. Those types of things will bring tears to your eyes. It's like literally, it's amazing. When she shared that with me the first time, it literally, I like had tears in my eyes. A man, a veteran like you and I are, coming and saying, "You made me feel like a man again."
Yeah.
That's just special. That's what this is about. When you got, Kate Gallahue working with a youth center up in Midland, Michigan, that they're going to put stuff inside of the platform to, help mentor young, men and women in that and break the cycle of some of the things that they have going on. That's what this is all about. It's different. We're not Facebook. We're not social media. We're here to make a big difference. Josh talking about talking about mental health stuff and stuff like that. But we need more people. That's the bottom line.
For sure.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, all right. What do you say we wrap this up?
We're going to wrap it up tonight, 8:00. Jody Watkins, come on.
Please join us.
It's going to be good. Jody will bring it. She'll talk about what she's done.
Not only join us, but we encourage interaction.
Yeah, questions. We want the questions.
For sure.
We want the questions. We want the hard questions, like, what has she done to succeed? How long has it taken her? She'll tell her story. I don't want to steal her thunder, but
I got a hard question for you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Where does the white go when snow melts? You can get back to me on that.
I'm gonna have to think about that, because that's a tough question.
That's what I do. All right. We'll see everybody hopefully in a few hours.
That's right. All
Matthew,
right.
anything else?
Go take a nap.
I can do that. Bye-bye.